Hi guys, I am Gundi and I've come to the decision to produce a little video series about human emotions and feelings and the whole 9 yards of what we all want to know about, and nobody ever takes the time and sits down and explains how we can manage something like that. We all have it. We all deal with it every day. Consists of us feeling our feelings, and there are very little, if any, guidelines available for any of us that would help us learn and properly manage how we feel. Personally, just to give you a little background, I am a mom of 3 beautiful children. Professionally, I'm a veterinarian. I work in a small animal practice, and that keeps me quite busy. And overall, I do need more hours in my day than I usually have to do all the things I'm interested in and I want to accomplish. But this one thing here is really a burning issue of mine that I need to do something, I feel, in order to help myself as well as hopefully some of you make sense of what's going on here, literally inside of us, inside of our minds, with our emotions and the feelings we have. So to begin, I would like to tell you a little story, just something very simple that I encountered today at work, and just to illustrate how pressing this matter really is, how we run into tight spots and difficulties every day trying to manage and communicate, and simply lack a lot of our ability to see what really is going on, even though we have all those big words and all those big gestures and behaviors on display, and yet we're missing the very point on picking up on people's emotions and feelings. Anyway, we had a client today. He came in to visit his cat, which had been hospitalized the night before. The little guy was really sick, and unfortunately we were struggling to get his problems under control, and it was a surprise to the gentleman who owned this cat as much as it was to us for the cat to become so violently ill. And obviously he had no idea how to properly handle his feelings. And first of all, it's something I see a lot, especially with guys, when it comes to dealing with fear and uncomfortable feelings, like having to encounter something really sad that we just don't know how to say simply, I am scared. This is not something I can handle. Help me help myself. Clearly, no guy would ever walk in a store or anywhere to just say that, and many women even would probably not dare to do that. But what happened to this man, he called this morning wanting to speak with me, and I was already busy in a room treating another patient, and the girls at the reception just tried to help him out and get him properly set up, and he was just rude and seemed to be very angry at them. So they related that message to me, that this guy isn't happy. So by the time he came in, I met him in the room, and I just simply decided he is so scared. He has no idea how to communicate that. And sure enough, he literally hand-hugged my hands and was so appreciative and so relieved when I told him that we had made some progress with the cat, and there was not an angry bone in this man's entire body. And I've just coming out of the situation, wanted to tell you how commonly we misread into certain behaviors, as well as we display ourselves in ways that don't actually show what we really feel, that I feel we're a lot of times bypassing each other and not getting on a common ground for the very reason that we are not properly told or equipped how to do that, especially with men. But I am not going to stereotype that, because we clearly have women issues on the other end as well, to accept certain things that we all ultimately feel. So basically, yes, I wanted to announce this with this video, and I am not at all done quite yet, but I just want to give it a try and do a little quick video that would help me introduce myself and get more comfortable with this video taking, which I'm absolutely not comfortable with. But obviously I hope I will get better at that and will ignore my own nervousness and find a good ground to stand on here and tell you guys what I really want to tell you about. So stay tuned for my next video coming up, and I will be addressing some things about what I've learned about human emotions and our spectrum of feelings, our different takes on it, and how we can all possibly get a little bit better in learning and incorporating our emotional life in our everyday by day activities. It's nothing that we should continue ignoring. It's nothing that we can afford to ignore, because ultimately it boils down to we all feel our emotions. We all have our feelings. That is the very core of our being and who we are and how we encounter our life. And wouldn't it make sense that we would understand on a different level what that really means, and to us, as well as how we can present ourselves better to the outside world without feeling constantly awkward and in a position that we shouldn't, couldn't, or whatever, hide our true feelings from our surrounding people, and therefore giving a complete different picture than what we truly want to be and come across as a human being. We've been ignoring that way too long, and it's time to open that can of worms and go to work and figure this out. So I hope I can help you with it. I hope I have some insights that I can tell you about that might help you get a better understanding, and there's no reason to be afraid. I am afraid for all of us, since I'm the one in front of the camera. You just get to watch. But I will do my best to see if we can make a little progress here and get you all involved in accepting that part of who you are and who other people are, and work with it instead of hiding from it and being afraid that something is in there that you will possibly never ever get a proper grasp on. So anyway, I got to go fold my socks now. I've been sitting here, I can't do it and talk. I thought I was able to do it, but I will touch base here again in a couple of days, and we'll begin tackling this together. If you have any interest in reading a little bit more, then I invite you to go online and check out my blog. It's www.emotionalintegrity101.com, and that will help you, give you maybe a little bit more specific idea on where I'm at and where this is gonna lead us together. So looking forward to meet up with you again, and have a great weekend, guys. Take care, and keep it up, and be a human being and not just a human doing in your life and outward. Just embrace yourself for who you are. That's what we're gonna learn. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.